So, hi guys, hi everyone, hi everyone. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back again to Single Mother Single Father in Europe. So, we are going to have a conversation, okay? Because too much of nonsense, so many times on social media that most of these guys normally try to post, try to portray Edo women in the most negative way. But many of them forget say, if man useless, woman must useless. You know why? When life they start, na man na go toast woman. When we want to talk about government for one, any community, any country, na men now they be number one for the government. They'll come put like 3 women, 4 women, 20 women, 100 women. The men always dominate the women in every aspect. If you talk about law, if you talk about anything, the men dominate everything. So I believe say standard a lot of things when they talk. Many when it comes to Africa, many women don't have anything when they talk. They don't get anything when they talk. Now the men, now they do everything. So they talk about many things. Now they be number one. Even when they talk about women going to abroad, now most of the men for a Edo community, now they start the trafficking. Now they start to they push most of the women when they come they go abroad because many of them were lazy, they could do nothing for themselves, and because they don't find any value on the women because they talk say now boy picking, now good pass girl picking. But when it comes to they look for money, building the family, now girls still the way they reject. Now they come build the family, now they come build the community, now they come they do something for the papa, mama, everybody wey talk say get children na outcast, get children no get level at the end. Now that get children now can feed mama, feed papa, feed pikin, feed all their generation. Na not say cause and shame and disgrace dey inside there, but they know they see am o. But wetin I dey find very disloyal and very disgusting when it comes to many Edo men is that whenever they talk about Edo women in a negative way, they are always there. They be number one to reach them. To go they put fire, no mind they be a shower, blah blah blah. I don't see so many comments with this behavior. Will make me open this page. Okay. Now they be number one. So they talk nonsense about Edo women. Why I talk and just say if man useless, women just the women for that community go useless because many things like the things where the men go do, now go make the women react. The things where the men they do, now the women go like follow because when you see the Nigeria community, the men talk and everything, you hold water past the women talk. So they always try to control the women thoughts and process the way they process things. So now make am when they carry women, they go Europe that time for Benin. You will see man wey get 6 children. Instead of am to talk saying they go Europe, he go say make his wife come, they go Europe, go find money come. He go leave children for her. He go leave children for his mother-in-law. He go they take care of her. Many of them, at the end of the day, they're not going to marry that woman. They will exploit that woman. They will use that woman. They will dump that woman. We don't see this thing. Edo men, disloyalty to their women, the way they are very, very unloyal to their women, disrespectful, wayo, fake. The many of them don't have the word of their mouth. Few of them that are responsible. And nobody is calling them out because they don't brainwash the women to think, say everything that happened to them, not their fault. Because they not behave in a certain way, because they not do this one, because they not do that one, now it make those things happen to them. Now it make the men treat them bad. Because they do a shower, now it make the men not marry them. But the men not marry a shower, but he eat a shower money. He use a shower money to build that. He use a shower money to do everything, take off the family. But he not fit marry a shower. That one come pass for them. So as I go for Facebook Street, I see one couple for the get page for Facebook, they be Igbo. So the woman come talk say she wants to surprise her husband, say she pay off the credit when the husband the whole when they buy things for the house, take care of the house, everything. The husband that is furnish the house, everything on credit. So he want pay off the credit. He not go let the husband know. So later she go surprise the husband by showing the husband say he don't pay off the credit. So as I watch the video, the first comment one I see for the video now, can Edo woman do this to her husband? Now I can't go down the comment, go answer the man say, Oga, Edo, I don't feel they see this man comment for so many places. I think they cost the mama, they go, they degrade the mama. Now I can't ask the man say, Edo woman not the tire to the feed man. Edo woman not the tire to the back man. Edo woman not the tire to the carry generation they go. We know the tire. We be mental. We not be human being. We not be iron. We be human being. Edo women, I think at this moment, why you see many men are crying on comment section that you are not doing this, you are not doing that, you are single mother, is because you are tired. You are tired of backing all this dusty. You are tired of backing all this rolling stone. You are tired of backing all these men without no dignity, without no respect for themselves or for you. You are tired of having their baby and be struggling alone all the time. That is why you see Edo women are backing off. Edo women are taking the second stance. Either to be a single mother on their own and be raising their children. If they have to struggle, they struggle down to have you big baby. Rolling stone at home. You are not doing anything. You are not helping them. You are not working. You are at home. The one that want to be in live video will be on live video, open their chest, talking nonsense on live video, doing nothing. I think Edo women are getting fed up. That is why this one will come and put comment there. Can Edo women do that for a man? Edo women have done more than that. Paying off a man's credit. Edo women have bought a house for a man. Edo women have built Edo men life. But they are so wicked. They are so disloyal. They are so disrespectful to their women. They don't have respect because of the dysfunctional home many of them come from. Because of the dysfunctional home many of them come from, their father never have value for their mother and the multiple women that the men brought into the house to come and be with their mother. It has always been come and be replaced, come and be replaced, come and be replaced. The moment you choose to have their babies, the moment you choose to remove any content from your stomach or from your womb for them, you will now become a second-hand human being. You will now become a second-hand citizen. You are not worth anything to them. That is how it has always been. Most Edo women, when they were making money in this Europe, all their money was spent on Edo men. Edo men, even talking about boyfriend, fake marriage, their own father in Nigeria, ate so many money from all these women. Many of these, their brothers, frustrated all these women. Many of their mothers, many of these women spent all their life, even up to this minute I'm talking about, raising the children of their father, their aka my brother. Many of them even go to the extent raising their brother's children. That is who Edo women were. Imagine in any better community where men are responsible and loyal, Edo women would have been the most pampered woman on this planet Earth because they are supportive. Because of the situation that they find themselves, they choose to be supportive. But their support will become a scam. Their support was thrown on their eyes. Their support become a disdain for the men. Up till tomorrow, if you want to date any male Edo men, they will ask you, what are you bringing to the table? How much you get for account? That was how it was. And you see a Igbo woman that help her husband to pay for her credit, and you are asking if Edo women can do this. Don't you see that the man have invested a lot in that woman's life? Don't you see that woman come to Europe? She didn't go to Igbagwe to go and stand. Don't you see that woman has never put her leg in the prostitution house? Don't you see that woman have never been vandalized by plenty Oyibo and the father and the mother benefited from it? Don't you see that woman is not the community hero like most Edo women have been a community hero in Edo community? Don't you see that many Igbo women don't have properties and the men provide properties for them, generational wealth? Let us start the comparison. Man, I posted the man's comment on this page. If you want to see it, you see it and you see my reply. Don't you see that Igbo women, they don't build house? Igbo women don't buy land. Why? Because their men condition them to be like that. And by conditioning them, they inherit their husband's properties. Their children inherit their husband's properties. They are not like Edo women that are competing with the men because the men cannot give them. Even to death, most Edo women are not entitled to their husband's property. Anything that belongs to their husband, most of their husband brothers and husband sisters believe that those things belongs to them. That is why you see Edo men, they're always on social media saying that, go and work, single mother, go and work. You women go and work because they can't work and provide. Any man that can provide, don't pester women to go and work. I have been approached by white men. They have never asked me, how much am I bringing to the table? We go to restaurants, they pay freely, they do everything for me. They try to make me comfortable with them. They don't ask me how much am I bringing to the table. They don't tell me because they have money, they have to sleep with everybody that they meet on the street. They don't tell me that I have to compete with other women. They don't tell me that they are beautiful, they are handsome, so I have to be worshiping them. They don't give me those options. I have dated other tribes. They have never tell me that because they are rubbing bleaching cream, that they are better than me as a woman, that they are nicer than me, that they deserve to cheat and sleep around because they have money, or they are in so many, they are rubbing cream or something. Then we see this with Edo men. Most of them come around and ask you, how much do you get? How much you get to settle down? I've seen it. Their mom will come out and ask you, how many houses you don't build when you want marriage their pikin. Meanwhile, their pikin, they have triple strength more than you as a woman, as a man. Don't even have a land, not to talk of a house. Most Edo men will obligate their wife or their baby mama or their girlfriend to go and change their property name to their name before they will marry them. That is how they have brainwashed these women. That is how they have hide their zero standard. They have no standard. They have nothing to offer any woman on this planet Earth. Love they don't have, care they don't have, respect they don't have, but they project all their bad behavior on Edo women. Edo women not good. Edo women did this. They are the one. Now they be the problem. That is why they use that they talk with it, their body they give una. If I don't know how narcissists they work, all the problem, all the defects when they get, they will project on you saying now you be the problem. Now you be this one. Now you not get respect. Meanwhile they not get respect. The moment you turn around, they will start sleeping with your best friend. They will start sleeping with your sister. They will start sleeping with anybody that you know. That is who they are. They always try to make you to feel bad. They always try to make you to be the bad person. And most Edo women are not bad. Any negative effect you see on them is how most of them have been treated, is the community where they grow up, being oppressed, being disrespected, being diminished. That is why you see them the way they are. Edo women are the most beautiful, nice, and supportive, best woman any good man can be with. I can't say any man. No. There is a lot of boy heads in this community. Edo women are the best any good man could choose as a wife. If you want to complete, unless the ones that are male identified, the ones that are being brainwashed, are the ones that think like the men. Even though you are nice to them, they want to use you for their own benefits. The moment you're nice to them, they want to steal from you. They want to break your heart. They want to do things that are not stick to you. If you come across those ones, stay away from them. They are being brainwashed. It will take a lot of time for them to deprogram themselves, to know who they are. They always want the women to take care of them, to do things for them. Igbo men take care of their wife. Igbo man, I grew up in the Igbo community. Igbo man will wear one slippers for 6 years. But you will see the wife will look beautiful. You will see the children will look nice. They go to better school. They also to take care of their wife. They know the value of bekus. They know the value of the woman. They know the value of a woman in their life and children. They create legacy. What have you created as a man? You that is bashing Edo women. What have you offered Edo women? All the Edo women you have dated. Tell me what you've offered them and they refuse. Tell me the lifestyle you've given them that they refuse. That you are in every comment section bashing Edo women. I can bash Edo men from now to tomorrow and with proof. With proof. I don't do anything without no receipt. That is why if you want to analyze my video and be stupid, please come with receipt. Come with receipt. Because with the current situation that we see on social media, we see how lazy the majority is. And how feminine many of them are. They don't want to work. They want to sit with the women. They want to dye their hair like the women. They want to look exactly like the women. So they are resting in their feminine energy. You won't see any Igbo man like dyeing their hair and doing all those nonsense, sitting down on live video with their wife, not going to work every day. Even this man that you are talking about today, I think he's working. The man that you went and dropped comments in that place, the man is working. I think the woman is at home raising the children. What has Edo men done for Edo women? To put them into social, to pregnate them and make them be social queen. Is that a help for a woman? Is that what makes you all think that you're better than any other tribe or any other person or the women that you try to bash? Because you made your women to be living on social benefit. And the children, many of you don't even show love, you don't show care, you always slap them, you do them whatever you want to do them. Or for sending your women to Europe to come and pay 60,000, 70,000, 50,000 prostituting. Is that what you have to offer them? Is that all we can use to validate you as a man? Because you can pregnate multiple women, because you can sleep with multiple women, because you can put multiple women on social media fighting for you, dragging about one ugly ape of a man. Is that all you think that makes you a man, a domain? That you are very quick to go to social media whenever they're talking about single mother, whenever they're talking about women, you go there and start dropping stupid comments. If Edo women can do that, all those houses that are in Benin, not be Edo women build, make plenty of the houses. Many of you take the house your sister built. Many of you killed your sister because of 2 flats. Many of you, your father have been doing pure right from day one since your sister entered Europe. Because pure is somebody, your father will be at home with 2 legs, 2 hands, and be marrying different women, sleeping around, doing nonsense, drinking, and your daughter is in Europe, in Torino, Milan, Spain, Madrid, everywhere, Barcelona, on the street, looking for money to send to you. That is a complete exploitation. And your brothers will go to prison waiting for their sister to prostitute and bring money to bring them out. Many of your brothers have spent nothing of their time looking for problem from one problem to another. And it's the sister that everything, all the responsibility will fall upon. Many of them have done nothing than to look for one way or the other to exploit a woman. Abi is the one that they will be sleeping inside the house. Their girlfriend is inside the snow looking for money. And that girl will come home. They will be counting the condom that the woman used to work. That yesterday, my Vivian, you took 20 condom to the road. You came back with 5 and you say you did not work. Are we going to talk about that? Should we be talking about that? Or you know they pay my rent, you don't get anything they do for me. Or I not fit friend that shower. Who want friend lazy man? Who want friend thief? You will say you don't fit friend that shower. Show me the job you've created in this Europe. Even in Africa, you were doing nothing than forming courtesan. Many of you were brought to this place because of your devilish and evil behavior. You are the problem in the community. Stop pointing your dirty fingers to those women. Stop judging those women. Stop it. They have done nothing than just be born in a society, in a community where women are nothing but second-hand human beings. You want them to be loyal? Are you loyal? You want them to pay off your credit? Have you paid them? Have you paid your own due as a man to these women? Many of you, even up to your mother, you don't respect your own mothers. That is why when you get married to all these women, you want them to throw away their mother and their family so that you can be able to manipulate them. You want them to throw away their children so that you can be able to manipulate them. Before the woman pay off of the husband credit, the man must have invested a lot in his life. A lot. He must have. Even many of you never invested a penny in the life of many Edo girls. But these women, because they were so desperate to buy and keep you at home, many of them build houses, do a lot for you, do a lot. And what did they get back? Betrayal. Many of them were killed. So what do you want us to talk about? If Edo women can do this, yes, Edo women have built a house for their boyfriend, their husbands, which is completely wrong, but they did it. They built a house for their father. Many of the Edo men, they never had a better house to stay because they were lazy. Their sons were lazy. These women have to come to Europe to prostitute and take them out of poverty. Many Edo girls built that Edo state with nice, renovative, clean houses. Many of them came to this Europe. Their first problem was to build a house for the family to stay. Where were these men with big bonla? Many of you said Edoma, and because they don't see Edoma marry, who is Edoma? What's so important about you people? You people are living in delusion. You're delusional about yourself. Before you ask a question, if Edo women can do that, if Edo women can do that for Edo men, let me tell you, Igbo men, they do a lot. They invest a lot for their women. They open business for their women. They do a lot for their women. I've dated 2 Igbo men. They were fine. So what do you want to say? Have you seen them bringing their women? We bring them to Europe, and later they will still be hustling. The men will still be sleeping at home, doing nothing. A woman will bring you to Europe instead of you to go and look for paper to work. You will still be sending the woman to the road. Have you seen a woman Igbo woman pregnant and be hustling in the street? Maybe there is. I can't discard that there is not. There is, but it's not their thing. Have you seen any Igbo man sleeping at home? The Igbo girl will be walking in the street, unless it's a Benin girl. So what do you want us to talk about? Edo girls have built that for the men. They have kept the men at home. They have do everything, and these men, because they are so disloyal, they can't reciprocate something good back to these women. So they now feel a title that these women need to do everything for them because they have extra size bonla, because they think so big about themselves and they are nothing but ants. All these men that behave like this. Edo women have rescued so many of your brothers from police, courtesan problems that many of you have brought to these women. This you will see many guys. My brother, they arrest him, they want to kill him, they say we should bring 5 million. Many of them bought your garden life. Even since your sister paid you with 5 million, you have never worked 5 million in your life. Since your sister paid many of you with 2 million, you have never worked 2 million in your garden life. It's all about crime, fraudster, nonsense. You've done nothing to reciprocate these women, so you don't have no moral standard to demand anything from any Edo woman. You have no moral standard to ask that dirty question. If Edo women can do that, what of the one that they have done for you people? They have done for your father. They remove your father from abject poverty. They remove your mother from abject poverty. They remove your sisters from abject poverty. What did they get back from it? Ashawo. Edo women are ashawo. Edo women are ashawo. They be prostitute. Who do they prostitute for? Who do they prostitute for? For your father? Because your father was a failed father. He never wanted to work, to build nothing. He left your mother in poverty. And your mother have you and he left you in poverty. And you have to sacrifice the girls. Upon all you people emphasize that the men are so important, but the men couldn't travel to come and pick the women. I know a lot of Senegal girls. You will not see them prostituting. Why? The men go to Europe. They don't mind. They can go to Laponia and work and bring money for their women. All their women are in Senegal. Every month, they will send money. Even if they have 2 wives, they will send money for the 2 wives to take care of them. Where were you all? Eh? Most of those men, the moment their husband, their girls enter Europe, they started packing different women. They dumped that woman that have suffered with them. That woman that even born the pikin when they bring money come for them. They dumped that girl, that mother, and start sleeping around, doing all sorts of nonsense, having bastard children they cannot take care of. And you have the guts to question Edo women that if they can do this. That your papa dirty house, not be Edo girl, not be renovate the house. That your papa dirty house, not be your Edo girl clean her up. That your brothers when no they do anything past problem, courtesan, stealing and disturbing the whole community. Not be Edo girl carry and enter Europe. When you come, you still come Europe. Now, many of them turn into nothing but liability in this Europe. They don't want to work. They don't want to take off their children. They don't want to take off the woman they pregnant. They don't marry. They believe in sleeping around and causing commotion and enmity among women. Are you dare question Edo women capacity? After they have demonstrated their capacity publicly, their capacity even turned to humiliation. It even turned to an avenue for Igbo men to come around and scamming them on social media. We are seeing how many Edo women were scammed silently on this social media because they have capacity of giving. Because they have a good heart. The Edo men took advantage of them and brought other people to come and take advantage of them. So what have you offered Edo women that you have to drag them on social media every minute, every hour, every day? If these women are bad, I guarantee you men too. You Edo men, you are not good men. Because if your women are bad, you men are not good. Because the men are the mirror that you will see who the women are. They are your reflection. If your women are bad, they are your reflection. You bet them. You bet them. The lifestyle that you give to their mother will determine the lifestyle they will want in a man. The lifestyle or the person that their father is will determine who they will date. Will determine the standard of a man they will want for themselves. If their father is nothing but a loser, they will always choose a loser. And if the father is a loser, the male children are going to be a loser. There is a lot of possibility. A 99% that the men will be a loser. So if the men are a loser, your girls are going to choose from that loser because they don't have other group of men that they are going to choose from. So they are going to choose a loser as a husband, as a father for their children. That is what we're seeing every day. So how dare you question Edo women capacity when they build 4 flats, 6 flats for all your lazy house in this Europe? How do you question their capacity when many of them were pregnant and they have to work on the streets as a prostitute? Why many of them, when it was snowing in Europe, all of you were sleeping inside the room, they were in the snow working to pay the rent, to feed themselves, to do everything for themselves, and you were nothing but a nobody sleeping at home. Many Edo men are lazy today because the Edo women choose to foot their bills, because they choose to do everything that a man is supposed to be doing for a woman. They choose to be doing it. They took the Edo men a responsibility, and you are not ashamed. Many of you take it as a normal thing that you can be jobless and still be with a woman at home. You can be jobless and still eat from a woman's pot without no money. That all you can offer is your bonga, all you can offer is your pennies. Life is more than that. You bringing out your pennies to ejaculate and have babies that you know you can never care for. You know you can never be loyal to any woman. You sleep around. You cause problem between women. You sleep with this one. You sleep with this one. You want both of the women to start competing for you because you know they have a low self-esteem. I can never be with a man that I know have a woman. It will never happen. That man, they never born. I know rich. I can never. If I know you have a woman, you never reach to compete for. You are still sleeping. So what are we talking about here? So you want the women to be paying your bills when you cannot even do minimum for them. You can't even guarantee food for them without them going to social. You can't even guarantee light bills, water bills, basic thing for them. Many of you, when you start dating them, you want them to throw away their mother. That is why you come to social media to insult their mother. Their mother is the problem why they are not married. Their mother asks for 50 euro, 100 euro is a problem to you. The cream that they are rubbing is so expensive, you can't afford it. And you want a woman, when you still complaining about her cream, you complain about basic thing. You better start working. You better go start doing something for your low life. Because many of you are so shameless, you have no shame. That is why many times I don't know. I might end up marrying a man, but I'm not going to marry a low life. Maybe I used to say no, but I am not going to pick the low life. That is why I always tell women, stay away from this low life men that do nothing, that complain about what a woman can do for them. And they think they are on top of every tribe. They think they are better than everybody. If you are better than everybody, your woman will not be going to the street to prostitute with pregnancy. They won't be going to the street when it is snowing in the city. Meanwhile, you're sleeping inside the house. You won't be sending them to Imayoka to go and steal a white man chain, to go and steal a white man purse, to go and steal things from the men. And at the end of the day, you will be wearing all those things. You won't be sending them to go and snatch a phone from a man that can blow them and kill them in the next minute. You won't be sending them for that because you don't value them. You look at them as nothing but a commodity that can be used and dumped. That is why you send them to the hard place. That is why you want them to provide for you without you doing nothing, without investing nothing. Even if a woman has $1 million or $1 billion today, you choose to pick a man that have nothing to offer you. That man is going to break down your finance. It's going to make you to be zero because that is their nature. They don't want to invest in any woman. They want you to bring because they think they're a baby. Right from their father. If their father can be accepting money from their daughter prostituting, that tells a lot about them. The same blood move in their body. It is not going to be different. I know many girls that was in this Europe. The moment they choose to marry, you see their life will be cut short. The moment they show their husband, say, "Daddy, look at my husband." I've seen a father that was like one of my friend wanted to marry the daughter. The man called the father to tell the father that, good afternoon, sir. Please, I want to marry your daughter. I would like to come and do introduction. You know what the father said? The father said that I did not send my daughter to come to Europe to marry. So if you come marry her, now we're going to take off me. The guy tried to convince the man that he will try his best. He said no, that the daughter needs to be prostituted, that the daughter never complete the house for her. He never do this for her. Imagine this girl don't even have a mother. This father decide to control this girl for the rest of this girl life. Today, now this girl is dead with one child. Where is the child today? At the end, this girl decide not to, when they went to drink everything to this man's house. This man said no, he will not marry the daughter out. Because the daughter is the cash point where he get money. And this girl now went ahead and get pregnant for this boy and have a baby for this boy. Till that girl died, she prostitute for the rest of her life to take care of this papa and all. Not until she entered grave the other day. And the child have to go to the man. The man is the one that is raising the child now. So what do I want to tell me when I don't know about you now? What do I want to tell me? The most surprising thing that when the girl died, the man was trying to tell this man that this lady have a baby for that. He should come and pay the woman's bride price when he died. That was when this father was demanding for bride price from this man. Who they going to pay bride price for their body? Because that man still want an avenue to drink for this picking head. He want an avenue to still collect some coins from this daughter head. It was demanding bride price. And this person you are demanding bride price for, that person is married already, is with another woman with children. You want that man to leave his wife and come and pay bride price on your dead daughter's head. You see their life. Meanwhile, when the daughter was alive, you never allow her to have peace. You want her to give you all the luxuries in the world, that you will condemn a woman when she said that she wants a better life. But you never demand that better life from your fellow men. You never demand that better or derive that better life from your hard work. You were fantasizing of that better life from your daughter's speckles. Today, our market, the girl is gone. Are you still eating? Are you still taking care of yourself? This is one thing I want the ladies to know. Don't allow any man on this planet Earth to exploit you. Whether it's your father, don't give a damn. They love exploiting black women. They love taking from black women. They love looking for every vulnerability to prey on you. Be careful. Be careful. When I got to Mali, I noticed how many women were like. They were carrying them like business to men. Choosing them for prostitution. Darky man to darky man. If you say this is my boyfriend, so your boyfriend know you sleep around with another man. Black men for that matter too. And get money from all those long Malians bola. This man will make sure you sleep around and get money from those people. And he will be proudly saying that you are your boyfriend. Look, I'm a crazy girl. There are so many things. I will never tolerate from anybody. If you like, be a man. If you like, make your prick from here long, reach over market. I don't give a damn. I have 3 boys. It doesn't bother me. I have boys. I have them at home. People don't freak me. This girl is your girlfriend. Then you will go and look for Malians to come and sleep with her because you want money. I don't want to see you finish show. I don't want to analyze. I don't want to even talk. I will just But we need to speak. We need to talk. Because not the things say not too no. I'm not to know nothing. Most of my friends that I dearly missed today, they were all exploited by their family. They were all exploited. They want them to work and clear the generational poverty that their government, their forefather, their father, all of them create. They want you to come and clean the mess. At the end of the day, they don't respect you. Edo men, you need to bow for Edo women. You need to go hide yourself, all of you. Respect your Edo women. Because without them, you people are nobody. They are the men. Starting from the ESG story, where women for not fight war in this world. Where the popular for history say the women in the community came out and started fighting war. And the men, where were the men when the women were fighting war? ESG was the one that fight war. In a community where men live, women fight war. That tells a lot. That tells a lot if your brain is working. That tells a lot about the men in that community. A community where women were fighting with another man. Women were fighting with another man. And where were the men when the women were fighting with another man? That is the question. That is the question. Where and what were the men doing? Where their women were fighting with another man. They want you to continue that ESG syndrome, where you will be doing everything for a man, where you will be carrying a man in your back and your back will break. Ladies, Edo women, be women. If they don't like it, start looking for other groups of men that value women, that value the presence of women, that don't wait for women to give them money. They don't wait. I've dated white men. They don't wait for me to bring money. And they don't even ask me if I want to work. I don't want to work. They don't even worry. I stay with a white man for at least 3 years. He never cares whether I work, I don't work. I live the best life. If I wake up 10 o'clock, he's in the office, will come. What are you doing waking up by 10? Go back to sleep. You need to sleep. I was well taken care of. I do my shopping, the best supermarket, everything I need. I never suffered. Even my mom in Africa, every month, they send my mom money. Take care of me. So, what a big deal about you people. You can't provide, but your mouth will be sharpening up and down. Wow. You will insult yourself, you will insult your mother, you will insult single mother, you will insult everybody. Who be your mate in the first place? Who is your mate? A man that you will see, they will be asking you what you are doing. Which work they do? Which work they do? Your house where they stay. Now government house. Now you rent her. Now you buy her. Then when you will ask them, what do they have as a man? Nothing to show. I got to enter Europe, so I got to try to also. I got to try to do this one. So you are trying. Meanwhile, you want to know what a woman have. Meanwhile, you don't have anything. You don't have nothing, but you want to know what this woman have, so that you will know how to. So that you will know how you will be behaving like, oh, you want to use sex to manipulate them. Because that is what many of you use to manipulate darky women. Sex. You want to suck everything so that you will go crazy and spend money on you. Many of you are nothing but a gold digger. The gold digger that you complain about. The gold digger that you complain about. This women are good. You are the gold digger because you go asking women for what they have so that you can know how to contemplate and rob them, scam them with sex and manipulation. Because if you are not a gold digger, a man is not supposed to be asking a woman what she have, what she's bringing to the table. You don't do that. But because you have nothing to show, you want to hide because all you are bringing to that relationship is nothing but bonla. So you have to ask her what she have so that you will know where to start. Let me leave all of you all. I have things to do. Let me go and break my hair. Is the real Edo Girl on YouTube, on Facebook, single mother, single father in Europe. I am the Shine Your High Precious. I don't give a F what you think. You want to analyze this video, please come with your receipt because with receipt I go here. Okay? So I love all of you. Bye, everyone.